Hi guys, and welcome back to another video of the British African Mapper. And today I'm going to do another political video, but today I'm going to do one about Kenya and just lately how stuff has been going, and a lot to do with Ruto and how he's corrupted Kenya and tried to play it like it's his own back garden. Right, so this really starts off with Gachagua, or as they call him there, Riggy, with him and Ruto being almost like right hand man. They're in the same boat together. But then recently, or a little while ago, he almost dropped Riggy. He let him go, and he impeached him. So after this guy, Rigathi Gachagua, was impeached, lately in a church that he was going to, he got attacked by, they're called the goons. So they're people that are just with rocks, sticks, stones, throwing it at these buildings, these cars, his cars, the buildings, and innocent children and women, elderly. They didn't care, and the police were with them. If you see a video of them, look them up. It's really, really bad. These people with sticks and rocks, throwing it at the elderly people. And not just that, they like this is a quote from a lawyer, a really, really decorated lawyer in Kenya. You can hide behind your tear gas, but it won't be until the bite comes back to you. You know, I think the Gen Zs have done so much to push him down, but the Gen Zs, or just people in general, they don't have guns to fight back with him, and he's got the help of the police and the military, But mark my words, there will be a revolt in Kenya, there will be a revolution there. And it's not just about Ruto being impeached, it's about this whole system of corruption. There needs to be a break in the chain, because if they throw Ruto out and then someone else comes along, like Ruto's vice president or whatever, or Ruto's son, it doesn't matter. They'll keep it going, they'll keep the chain going, and what will be the difference? There will be no difference. What they need to do is they need to bring it back to how it was 2, 3, not even the last president before Ruto. They need to bring it back to time, because back then Kenya was prospering. It had such a good education. The people in Kenya, they really had a good life. They had basically free. The schools was free, and the life there, it was becoming an economic powerhouse. It wasn't just going to be richer than it was before. It wasn't just going to be richer than Tanzania, Uganda, or whatever. The difference is it was just going to be the powerhouse of East Africa, and it would be known throughout Africa. It would be known throughout Africa. If you say a company from Kenya, if you say that the Kenyan money, the shillings, they'll know that is that's a stable currency. But the thing is that it can't take a day for you to flip around the country from light to dark. You need you don't just need 2 years or 3 years, you need decades. And this is what they were doing. They were getting close, they were doing really well, but corruption has ruined it. If you go well, if you're in a football team and you're going well, say you're 2-0 up, but you all leave the football pitch, and you just let the teams, and you let the other team score 100 times. Have you done good or have you done bad? You started off well, but you haven't finished your job. You need to climb over the hill to get over it. You can't just leave halfway through. which is why you need a strong leader, and you don't need a dictator, and you need a non-corrupt leader. And you need democracy to be reinstalled back in. I think that's all I've got to say. And, take this information that I've given you how you will, and I hope, and if you have any family in Kenya, tell them to, because it's a problem not just in Kenya, in basically all the world, young people not voting because they seem, there's not a point, there's not a difference. But say if there's 10 million people that say there's not a difference, but if they all vote for the same person, they will win. So if you have family in Kenya, tell them to vote, because in a perfect world you have 100% of people that can vote. So that's all I've got to say for you guys, and please like, comment, share, and drop a follow or subscribe. Doesn't matter if you're on YouTube or TikTok. Thank you for listening.